Hey beauty lovers, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary and thank you so much for being here today. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for being here. And if you've seen my videos before, you might notice that there is a little something different. I definitely dyed my hair and I look like a ghost right now. I get in these like weird ruts, and for some reason the first thing that I think to myself to pick myself back up is to dye my hair. So what of course do? I bleach my entire head and dye it like the silvery blue white color. And I couldn't be happier. Like seriously, I feel like 1,000 times better. I feel like it definitely brings out my edgy side, and I feel like I could rock some like really killer makeup now. And just because of a simple hair color, like it's crazy. And I'm also getting it chopped off. And I realize there's not much to chop off, but double bleaching your hair will kill it. And I have so many split ends, so I don't recommend doing that, but that's what I did. Anyways, we are not here to talk about my wild hair escapades. We are actually here to talk about skincare today. I've gotten about 5 different people requesting that I talk about my skincare routine, so that's exactly what we're going to do today, so go ahead and stay tuned. Alright guys, like I said, we are talking about skincare, but really quick before we get into it, just a reminder that we do have a contest going on right now. Go ahead and share this page, share this video, let me know that you shared it, and you will be entered into it. And once we hit 100 subscribers, I will go ahead and announce the winner. That's all I'm going to say on that subject, so let's go ahead and start talking about skincare. Before we really get into my routine and the products I use, I just want to put a disclaimer out there that I have very, very dry skin and I'm not very acne prone. So the skincare routine that I have right here and the products I'm going to be talking about are catered towards dry skin. Skincare is just so personalized, and you really have to do your research, and you have to do like a trial and error type of thing to see what products like really work for you. I did a lot of in-depth research about what I should be putting on my skin and what's best for dry skin, and then I had to go out and find these products and give them all a try. Some products were really good and I'm going to continue to buy them. Some products were like, okay, like they're okay, they didn't do anything great and they didn't do anything bad, so I probably wouldn't repurchase them. And then there were some products where I tried it a few times and it did so much damage to my skin that I never tried it on again or never used it again. So I think I kind of nailed down my routine, but I'm still making small changes here and there, and I think I'll probably forever be making small changes just because skincare is something that I'm so passionate about, and as new things come out, I want to try them. So what I'm going to be doing today is like a rough guideline, I guess, more of like a step-by-step, like this is what you should do first and second, and the order that you should be using certain products, and then just kind of sharing with you the products that I like and don't like for my dry skin. Yeah. So you should be washing your face 2 times a day, both morning and night. Now if you have really, really dry skin like myself, I don't use face wash 2 times a day. I only use it 1 time a day, and that's at night, to get everything off my face. All that makeup, all that dirt, sweat, anything like that. And if you're only going to wash your face 1 time a day, please let it be at night. During the day you accumulate so much filth on your face, and then you're going to go to bed and sleep on that. It's just, number 1, it's gross, and number 2, it's not good for your skin because your skin repairs itself at night, so it's best to use all of your products at night so your skin can really absorb it in and take on all the benefits of those skincare products. It's also a good idea to wash your face in the morning because you do sweat at night. Like I said, I don't use face wash 2 times a day. In the morning, I just like to take warm water and really just kind of rinse it over my face and then go on with my skincare routine, just to not add that extra drying step into it. But if you have oily skin, you might benefit from washing twice a day. Alright, so the first 3 steps in my skincare routine I have already done, and that's because I showered and these are all done either before or in the shower, and I am most certainly not taking you guys in the shower with me, so they're already done. On to the actual products and the steps that I take in my skincare routine. The first thing that I do is obviously take off all my makeup. Some people like to just go straight into washing their face to get all their makeup off, but because I wear such heavy makeup a lot of the times, I like to get off as much as I can beforehand, and my go-to product for that is micellar water. I picked this one up at Ross. It's by Symphony Beauty, which is a brand I've never even heard before. I just picked it up because it smelled like roses, and I have this weird obsession with things that smell like roses. So that's why I picked this one up. I just put it on a small little cotton round and wipe off as much makeup as I can. Alright, so when it comes to washing my face, I do have a few different products that I use. The two face washes that I switch off most between are the Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser from Neutrogena. This is awesome. It's creamy, it's not sudsy. So again, it doesn't work very well on getting really heavy makeup off, and that's why I take so much makeup off before I wash my face. But this is perfect for people with dry skin. I've never had a problem with this drying out my skin before. Dude, this stuff is good, and it's affordable. It's drugstore. Everything that I'll be talking about today, with the exception of a few products like the Ross makeup remover that I have no clue where to link that to. I will link everything down below. The other one that I use is the Pacifica Sea Foam Complete Face Wash. This one's really good at taking off makeup as well. It smells good, it does suds up, I like this one a lot. The only thing is I started using this 2 times a day, and I did notice it drying out my skin, and then I realized that it's also a cleanse and toner, and toner can dry out your skin, and I use a separate toner. So not only was I using a toning face wash, but then I was using toner and noticed that my skin was getting really dry. So I really only stick to this stuff maybe once a day or every other day instead of every day. Alright, and then also in the shower, this is an optional step, and it's exfoliating. Break. We're gonna have a serious conversation right now. If you use this stuff on your face, I realize this is the Walmart brand, but if you use an apricot scrub on your face, stop it now. Stop it. My eyes have been opened to the world of skincare, and what I'm about to tell you came straight from an esthetician. I had a facial before I got married, and she asked me, do you ever use apricot scrub? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, stop, you're ruining your skin. And I was like, I thought it helped with my dry skin. Basically, the scrubbing aspect in an apricot scrub are shells of walnuts, and because they're not perfectly spherical, they have very jagged edges, and what you think is actually helping exfoliate is actually creating micro tears in your skin. And micro tears can get full of bacteria, and you'll get breakouts, and it just breaks down your skin. It's not good for your skin overall. You might not notice the results right away, but over time you'll see that it's actually doing more damage than good from your skin. They actually have a lawsuit against them right now for something, and I don't know exactly what it is, but estheticians everywhere are telling people not to use an apricot scrub on your face. Public service announcement over. Back to exfoliating. After I was told that horror story about the apricot scrub, I went and picked up the e.l.f. exfoliating scrub, and this is about $5. I picked it up at Target. I do like this one. I'll probably try a different one. I think I might actually do a chemical exfoliate next, but I'm gonna have to research more. But for now, this one's good. I only exfoliate maybe every 3 days. I feel like when I do it more than that, my skin gets really dry. So every 3 days, maybe every other day, but definitely not every day. Alright, so now for the fun part. I'm actually going to do the rest of my skincare routine in front of you. Got my nice little skincare. This is what I use every single night when I do my routine. Yeah, no shame. Alright, so after I have washed my face and after I've exfoliated, the next step in my process is toner. And I use the Thayers Witch Hazel toner, and this one has aloe in it, so it's not as drying as some other Witch Hazel toners might be. And again, this is rose scented because I'm obsessed with rose scented things. So I usually just take that on a little cotton pad again. You don't need all that much, and wipe down your entire face. Alright, you might notice my face is turning a little bit red, and it happens all the time after this toner. And again, I reached out to an esthetician and asked about that, and because toners are a little bit more abrasive, it's not uncommon for sensitive skin. And she said you should continue use unless you start feeling like burning or you're getting like really bad irritation or anything like that, but I've never experienced anything except for like a slight redness to my face. The thing about toners is they're kind of meant to dry up things, so they're really good for people with oily skin, but people with dry skin, beware. I don't use this more than once a day, and I usually don't use it every single day. I use it like every other day just because it can be really drying, but it's great for taking out anything that your cleanser might have left behind. So we've cleansed, we've exfoliated, we toned. The next step in a skincare routine would be a serum. And there are so many different serums out there. Again, please do your research on what could be best for your skin. I started out using a vitamin C serum, and this is by Lilyana Naturals, and I got this off of Amazon. Vitamin C serum is just really good for your face. It helps with anti-aging. It just gives you this glow. It's a nice thing to add to your skincare routine, and serums are where you're going to see the most difference in your skincare routine. So if you're not using one and you're not getting the results you are striving for, then definitely consider adding one into your skincare routine. This one is actually running really low, and I don't hate this one, but I felt like something was lacking. So I did some more research and realized that a serum with hyaluronic acid in it was better for my skin tone or skin type because it was really good for people with dry skin. So I did purchase some of that, but I have not run out of this, so I'm not going to start using that until I'm done with this. But there's barely anything left in this bottle. So while I wasn't unhappy with this, I won't be repurchasing it again until I've experimented with the other hyaluronic acid one. I cannot talk today. Anyways, it does come with like a little dropper thing, but because there's not much left, I just kind of have to like pour it into my hand. But all you need is like a tiny little drop, and you just all over your face. You're done with the serum. The next step in the skincare routine is eye cream. So again, I am using a Lilyana Naturals eye cream. I bought all the Lilyana Naturals stuff that I'm using together. So you'll notice that 3 of my products are that. And I actually really like the eye cream. It's very moisturizing. You don't need a lot of it to cover both eyes. And like, this is a pretty big bottle. And I think I got this for $14, $15 or something like that. So like I said, you don't need a lot at all. Like even that's probably a little bit too much. So after I've dabbed it under my eyes and on my lids, if I have any extra, I go ahead and I put it right in between my eyebrows because that's a really dry spot. When putting eye cream on, it's really important to remember not to rub the product into your eyes. The skin around your eye is so delicate. It's the most delicate skin on your face. And so it's really important to just dab it into your skin opposed to rubbing it into your skin. Alright, so after I've applied my eye cream, I kind of put in an optional step. And this is just what I do, but I've added a retinol cream into my skincare routine. After the age of 25, your skin kind of slows down the production of collagen, which is why after 25, you'll start noticing some more fine lines and wrinkles. Retinol can help reduce the appearance of fine fine lines and wrinkles. I cannot talk. Like I was trying to say, retinol helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. The thing about retinol is you have to be really careful if you're using it during the day. You need to make sure you're wearing sunscreen on your face, which you should be doing anyways. That's really important. But it does make your skin a little bit more sensitive to sunlight. So if you use it in the morning, please be aware that you need to be wearing sunscreen. It also can be really drying as well. So this is something that if you have oily skin or acne prone skin, definitely look into getting retinol. If you have dry skin like myself, I only use it at night, and I make sure I use a lot of moisture afterwards to kind of counteract the drying aspect of this, because I like this for the wrinkle properties. And even though I'm 26, I'm not old, but I notice I do have wrinkles in my foreheads, and I have like stress lines, I have wrinkles. I blame my kid. Anyways, that's why I use this, and again, just a small little pump, nothing too big, and you just rub it on your problem areas. Alright, another optional step, because I'm super bougie and why not? Before I put my moisturizer on, I always like a little spray of the Badescu spray. I just think it's super refreshing. I'm obsessed. This is one of my ride or die products. I have a bigger bottle here. I have 2 little bottles that I carry around in my purse. I constantly spray my face during the day with this. It's so refreshing. This one is a chamomile and lavender one. I have another one that is the cucumber scent, and that's super refreshing during the day. And then of course I have a rose scented one. It's just, there's something about it. It's just so refreshing. It feels so good on your face. If I had to make a list of 3 products that I couldn't live without, this would definitely be on there. Alright, now that I'm done being so extra, the next step would be moisturizer. So for a very, very long time, and I'm talking years, like since high school, I've been using the St. Ives Timeless Skin, and this is a collagen moisturizer. I love this stuff. It is a huge tub of it. This thing will last you for well over a year. I just ran out, I'm not even kidding you, the other day. There's nothing, maybe a little scrape of moisturizer at the very, very bottom of that. I will not be repurchasing this, however, right now. I probably will eventually, but right now I am using the Better Skin Miracle Cream by the Better Skin Company. This does retail for $34, so it is rather pricey. It's pricey. But I really hate reviewing expensive things, because I really don't want to like them, because I am a firm believer that there are dupes everywhere for expensive things. But I really, really enjoy this cream. I'm not kidding you. It comes with this cute little scooper, so people with me who wear acrylic nails and don't want to get crap underneath their acrylic nails can use their little scooper to get out a little bit. And you just need a tiny, tiny little bit, and it covers your entire face. It's super thick. It's really nice. I really, really like it. My skin just feels so soft after I put this stuff on. Whether or not I'll be repurchasing it is undetermined, because it is a full jar right now. I'll definitely be keeping the little scoopy thing. I don't want to sit here and be like, I recommend this $34 product for a 2-ounce tub, but shit guys, this stuff's good. I do like it. Moisturizer was my last step. Or was it? I have super thin eyebrows and super thin eyelashes, and I blame myself because I wear fake eyelashes, and I think that is a huge problem with pulling out real eyelashes. So I recently added this very, very last step into my routine, and that's just castor oil. I got this for about 10 bucks on Amazon. It's organic, and this is the Blanc Cosmetics castor oil. Comes with a little dropper, and a lot goes a very long way. Bonus, when my skin was super dry after using my face wash way too much, castor oil saved it. It's my go-to in case I'm having like a really bad dry day, but I also use a little bit of it on my eyebrows and then on my eyelashes. And I've actually seen a difference in my eyebrows, especially. Not so much in my eyelashes yet, but my brows definitely. I just put it on my little spoolie and comb it through my brows. I put a little bit on my eyelashes and then rub a little bit on the base on top of my lid to really make sure that it gets absorbed into there. And that's my skincare routine. I should say that is my nightly skincare routine. My routine in the morning changes just a little bit. I don't go as in-depth as I do with this. For instance, I skip the toner, I don't do the castor oil, I don't do the retinol cream, and then I actually add something. I like to exfoliate my lips in the morning. I'd also like to add that I do masks maybe like every 3 days. I think they're very important and really help getting like a deep clean in your face. And that is my skincare routine. Okay, so it's been about 15, maybe 20 minutes since I ended my skincare routine. I went ahead and changed because I'm freezing my ass off. I also realized I was wearing like only one earring during the entire video, so I took that out. As you can see, my skin is a lot less red. It still has redness to it, and that's just how it is. It always has some type of redness to it. It almost always looks like it's irritated in some spots or another, and that's just my skin, and that's living with sensitive skin. If you have sensitive skin, you know what I'm talking about. I'll touch my face and it'll turn red right there. It takes a few minutes for it to go down and kind of go away after touching my face so much. So that's why I waited and came back to wrap everything up. As a review, the steps that you should take in a skincare routine, regardless of what products you're using: you should be taking off your makeup, cleansing your face, exfoliating every 2 to 3 days, toning if you decide to use that, a serum of your choice, eye cream. If you wanted to add something into your routine such as a retinol cream, you would do that after your eye cream, and then moisturizing. And again, another additional step would be using castor oil for your eyebrows and eyelashes if you feel the need to do so. That's all I got for you today. I hope I was able to help at least one person out there kind of at least start exploring skincare world. I'm sorry this video was so long. I'll try to trim it down as much as I can, but I didn't want to like leave out anything, so I imagine this one's going to be kind of lengthy, so sorry. As always, if you like my videos, please consider subscribing. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, and go ahead and hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. That's just going to notify you and put it on your playlist when I put out a new video. Alright guys, it's midnight. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. So I will see you all next time.